All right, Admiral. So we are doing this live stream today because the Star Trek community. I hear myself a little bit through Cookie. Can you bring down your headset a little bit?
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
The Star Trek community has had a very big loss yesterday. We lost Leonard Nimoy to COPD, unfortunately, as what it seems. After having been in the hospital a week ago for being or having difficulty breathing, according to the news outlets, and unfortunately we lost him yesterday. And it's been a big hit, I think, to everybody. We knew that he was ill, but I think that nobody was really expecting it to happen yet. I know personally I was hoping that he'd make it to the 60th anniversary, but unfortunately not. So this event that we're doing today is not a funeral. This is not a the point of this is not for it to be a sad time, but instead to celebrate his life, because he dedicated so much of it to enriching our lives. One of the things about social media and being able to be connected to you is that we can share in it together, right? We can share our thoughts on Twitter, share our thoughts on Facebook, more so than ever before. So, the great thing about this is that now we can go into the game, celebrate his life. We have a way of doing it. We can visit Vulcan. We can replay his missions, and really just celebrate what he contributed to our lives. No, Cookie, nobody can see us yet because right now I just have the logo. So to start off this event, what I'm going to do is just play first the free-to-play launch for Star Trek Online, the free-to-play launch trailer for Star Trek Online, and then we'll follow that with the new introduction to the game for new players that is voiced by none other than Leonard Nimoy. So let's go ahead and do that. I'm going to so if you guys can just do you guys want to say anything before we start?
No, I think you put it well. If I agree with you about the point of this not being to be a sad event. If it were a sad event, I wouldn't make it through it. So this way I get to retain my pseudo-Vulcan composure.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Hey, Cookie, your mic is either always hot or the mic sensitivity is really high. Can you lower it a little bit? It's either set to continuous transmission or something.
On TeamSpeak?
Yeah, on TeamSpeak. Yeah, it's the right mic, but
sure what
under
else to do.
In settings options, go to capture.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And it should either be push to talk or voice activation and bring
it's
the
set
little.
to voice activation.
Okay, so
push to talk. You will not hear me.
Okay, that's fine. So
is that what?
No.
I can do that.
No,
but I won't push it.
Just do voice activation, but slide the slider up further to the right. There we go. Nope. Hit apply. There we go. It's not a priority one show if there's not technical issues, folks. Click the unmute button on the top of TeamSpeak, Cookie. Your microphone automatically muted.
I'm going to unequip that. So
I guess I must have slid it too far because it didn't pick me up at all.
Okay, perfect. So that actually sounds pretty good.
Good job.
All right. So I'm sorry. So I asked, if you guys, Jace said what he wanted to say. I don't know, Cookie, if you wanted to say anything.
I mean, it's just really, it was a shock. I mean, we knew that he had gone to the hospital, but even though we were somewhat prepared for it, it was still just... I mean, you can't really prepare yourself for something like this.
Well, then let's begin the celebration of his work and his life. And I'm gonna go ahead and start with the free-to-play trailer. We'll be playing this now in a moment. So give me a second.
Thanks for coming, folks.
Graduation ceremony will commence at 1200 hours. Attendees, please confirm you have clearance for departure.
You are part of an enduring tradition. For over 200 years, men and women have served with honor, courage, and wisdom. Our first duty has always been to the truth, the guiding principle that defines us. From the stars, knowledge. To wear this uniform is to continue a most noble mission.
Welcome aboard, Lieutenant.
To explore strange new worlds. To seek out new life and new civilizations. To boldly go where no one has gone before. In this dark hour, you must shine. You must light the way for the lost and oppressed. The final frontier awaits, and though you sail a ship upon a sea in storm, you wear the uniform, you carry the tradition. Valor and sacrifice are your watchwords. Whatever comes, whatever finds you, stand tall, hold fast. You are a Starfleet officer.
Lieutenant Yoshi, alert Starfleet. We have engaged the Borg.
We are the Borg. Resistance is futile.
You know, every time that trailer, man, it gives me goosebumps. That trailer always gives me goosebumps. Yep. Are you guys
Did
there?
it finish playing?
Yeah, I finished playing right now.
I can't tell what's going on. You're going to have to talk us through what we're doing, because I can't.
All right, so the trailer just wrapped up, and that was the free-to-play trailer. So right now we're sitting on the TOS bridge in game, and you know, again, a lot of this is going, you know, where the theme is going to be the original series here, and you know, where it's our way as players to honor him and honor his contributions and honor everything that he did for us in Star Trek Online. So it's you know, it's how we can kind of cope with the loss, I think. Just give me a second here. I need to adjust some of the windows because it's a little... I'm losing some real estate. Now, one of the amazing things is how sensitive the community has been to it. And yesterday there were vigils, you know, held on Vulcan to again celebrate his life and show you know, our unity, our express our sympathies and condolences for his loss. You know, and you know, there will be a funeral, I'm sure, of course, you know, for friends and family, and for those of us that would love to be there and would love to share in that. You know, fortunately we have the game and we can unite together for it. So now I'm going to go ahead and play the introduction to the game for new players that create a character. Leonard Nimoy had lent his voice to Star Trek Online many years ago, many moons ago, and for new players, they get to enjoy it every time they create a new character, or even existing players, as long as you don't skip the tutorial. So we're going to go ahead and play that. I just need to adjust here on XSplit. And I'm going to be playing it now, so we'll go quiet for a moment. In 3, 2.
After I left Starfleet, I made it my life's work to reunite the Romulans with their Vulcan brothers. For many years, I lived among them and waged a campaign of peace. Live long. 21 years ago, the star of the Hobus system went supernova and sent a wave of devastation across the quadrant. I promised to save the Romulan homeworld. I failed. The planets Romulus and Remus were destroyed. Countless billions were killed. My home, my friends, my life, all are memories. Time does not stop for one man, and neither does history. The chaos in Romulan space gave the Klingon Empire an opportunity to expand its territory.
Today,
Jimpak, the Chancellor of the High Council, traded diplomacy for the tip of a blade. Only in battle, Jimpak says, is a Klingon truly Klingon. The Federation did its utmost to preserve its alliance with the Klingons, but war was inevitable.
Mayday, we need...
The Romulans want revenge for their lost world. The Dominion is rebuilding its forces. Now the Borg have reappeared and attacked the Vega colony.
Resistance is futile.
The Alpha Quadrant balances on the edge of ruin. The fate of the galaxy rests in your hands.
Keep firing!
Command codes verified. Priority 1 message from Starfleet coming in on secured channel.
Sound
You don't
All
turn
right.
it off, just change
Hey,
it to
Admirals, we
something
are
else.
back and we're live.
Uh-oh.
And hey. Hi, welcome back. Welcome. Thanks for joining us. Do you hear us twice, Al?
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out how to turn you off on
Hangouts.
On Hangouts, but just hear you on TeamSpeak.
All right. So in Hangouts, there's that. If you go into like the window, there's a little gear next to like the hang up. So
I'm
you
in
see,
the
like,
gear settings.
All right,
okay.
and then under speakers, so first you have your webcam, then you have your microphone,
Yeah.
and that third option is speakers. Just change it to something else. And if you have like outside speakers, like on your desktop, just turn off the speakers, so that way you don't hear us through Hangouts.
Let's see. Did that work? Somebody say something.
Something.
No, so I'm still here.
Hi.
Yeah,
Make sure you save it.
I did save it. It's not so bad. It sounds like you guys are auto-tuned, but it's not terrible.
In theory, you could take us off. You could mute us on or mute your TeamSpeak and still hear us. Why don't we try that? Why don't you?
I got it.
No,
Nope,
you got
I got it.
All right, perfect. Sweet.
Perfect.
Sweet.
All right.
All right. Well, Admirals, so Al, thank you very much for joining us this afternoon. As we celebrate really the life of Leonard Nimoy. I mean, it was we were talking earlier that it was a shock. It really was. We knew that it was coming. We knew that he was ill, but to lose him so soon and so close to the 60th anniversary of Star Trek is sad.
Yes, that is sad. I kind of, I think probably all suspected and wondered when it was announced that he was in the hospital. But yeah, I woke up in the morning and I checked my Facebook or Twitter, and the announcement came up, and so it was pretty sad. And my wife says, "Are you okay? Are you sure you want to go to work?" And I said, "No, I'm okay. I mean, I'm very saddened, but we need to get to work on what we're going to do for him in Star Trek Online." So that was, we stopped all our meetings to make a plan to see what the best thing we can do.
Well, can we go back a little bit? Can we talk about 5 years ago when he lent his voice to Star Trek Online? What was that experience like? Honestly, it's been so long that either we may not have covered it.
in your channel timed out.
We may not have covered it, or we may have forgotten a little bit. What was that like to have Leonard Nimoy really usher in Star Trek Online?
Well, unfortunately, I wasn't as much a part of that at that time that I would have liked to have been. I was pretty far deep into the development of the game, so I didn't get to meet him. I didn't get to see him at the convention. But it was kind of a shock that we were able to get it. CBS really helped us out to get in touch with him, and be a spokesman for us, and talk in and do the intro for us, along with some other lines that we have for him. He does the congratulations, Lieutenant VO, and I remember Craig, because Craig had met with him, and Craig was so giddy. If anyone remembers, Craig Zinkovich was our first EP on Star Trek Online. He came back and he says that's where he got. Craig went and bought an action figure of Spock, and had Leonard Nimoy sign it. And so we still have that action figure, and so every week we call it a Spock in the Box, and we give that away to basically Employee of the Week. Someone who's done anything exceptional that week. If they did anything, above and beyond the Call of Duty, they win a Spock in the Box for the week, and of course they win an Elio card that they get to keep. But the Spock in the Box gets transferred from one person to the next. So our Star Trek Online Employee of the Month reward is an Elijah card and a Leonard Nimoy action figure. So that's pretty special. So we still have that, and it's signed, and it's in good condition. And Craig came back and he said, "Oh, we just had, came back and he signed this, and we had ice cream together, and after we had ice cream, I stole his spoon." And so he so he stole the plastic spoon, because I can clone my own Leonard Nimoy now.
That's straight out of Big Bang Theory.
Yeah,
it was.
That's the Sheldon Cooper level.
It was a very Sheldon Cooper kind of thing. So yeah, that was very special, right? And so I'm glad he's immortalized in our game.
Now, for those trailers that were written, that Christine wrote all those words. Is that her words that he's reading?
Yeah. Those are Christine's. Christine. Yeah. Anything like that is going to be coming from Christine.
How does she feel? I mean, I know she made a tweet.
I hadn't even considered that, honestly. But she certainly, where everybody is saddened at work. I mean, Leonard is Spock is an icon for Star Trek, for science fiction, for a mirror of humanity, and so I can't think. We're thinking about what should we do for Leonard, for Spock in the game, and because this could be, it's when you're thinking about it, memorializing somebody, it's like, well, this could be a slippery slope. What about this actor? What about this character? And this sort of thing, and how far, how much should we do? And think about it for the future. But he's such a unique and special character that I don't know. There's very few that would even come close. I mean, maybe Gene Roddenberry, of course, but of course we didn't lose Gene while the game was running. Maybe who else would be so iconic? Maybe Patrick Stewart. Maybe Kirk, William Shatner. But there's something so special about Spock that everybody recognizes as Spock, it's a huge loss. I saw a tweet today that was great. If people who don't understand, it's like every nerd in the world lost their grandfather today or yesterday.
Aww.
So that was really kind of what it sums it up.
Yeah.
Plus, he was just like a really genuinely sweet, loving guy, right? And he was very gentle and very zen and very peaceful. And the outpouring you can see online is really shows that.
Yeah. I mean, he led a phenomenal life and enriched so many of our lives, and so. And he led a long and prosperous life. Really, is like the Vulcan quote is. So let's celebrate a little bit. His life here in the game, and there's been an amazing outpouring from the community. People have rushed to Vulcan. Several instances of Vulcan have filled up for people to just kind of get together and talk about his life and really enjoy the contributions that he did. You talked a little bit about finding a way to memorialize him in the game. Can you talk to us a little bit more about that? I know Salami Inferno hinted at it a little bit, and that something is coming on Thursday.
Yeah, like anything else that we do, we don't really like to talk about it until it's done. We have a plan, and we're trying to figure out the most tasteful way. I mean, we had talked about, is it a memorial for Spock? Is it a memorial Leonard Nimoy? How do we best honor him without making it campy or cheesy or in any way disrespectful? How do we make sure that everybody can participate in it? Should it be on Earth? Should it be on Vulcan? What about the Klingons? If they want to see that. And so we've had to consider all of those things, what happens in the future. We already have the Mark Valentine memorial in the game that we decided this would just always be a memorial for any of the future losses. It's a slippery slope. It's very touchy. It's always a rush when something like that happens, that you just want to do everything and just do everything you can. But then you run the risk of someone saying, well, what about this person? What about this person? My friend died. This person died. This person was important to me. So you have to weigh all those, and so there's a responsibility there that you have to be really mindful and respectful for not only Leonard nor the person at that time, but how you might handle things in the future. So there's a lot of things we have to consider, but this was really important to us. So we have a plan that we're going to be. That we're working on. Obviously, largely the artists will be working on building something, and as soon as it's done, we'll announce it, and then we can all experience it together. But I don't want to commit to anything specific, because if we're unable to do it, I don't want to disappoint anybody.
Right.
So, because we want to get it out in a timely manner as well.
Oh, but that's great. You give a good summary of the issues around it, which I've seen some of them raised, some of them I think maybe folks hadn't thought about, and it's good to hear that it's being considered.
Yeah, I mean, one of the hardest things and the saddest thing is, like, we've had people say, hey, so and so died. Hey, they love Star Trek Online. They were a player of Star Trek Online, and can you do something in the game for them? And nothing would make me happier than to put a memorial for a particular player or something in the game. But as soon as we do that, then we have to kind of honor the next person who has that request. Otherwise, they're going to feel angry or left out or disappointed or disrespected. And we may just honestly just not even hear about it, and we don't want to upset anybody that way. Or then there might be a spoof, and someone might say something, and it might be live. So it's so really hard to kind of deal with a situation like this, which is why we did the Mark Valentine Memorial, which is just kind of a memorial to any fallen lost person in the game that was in Mark Valentine's honor, but it's not specifically referring to just Mark himself. And so that's how we decided to handle that. But I think we have to do something a little bit different. Mark was part of our family, right, at Cryptic, but Leonard Nimoy was part of everybody's family. So I think we want to do something a little bit different this time.
So Al, what's your favorite scene from Star Trek with him, or what's your favorite Leonard Nimoy moment?
There's a lot. I could probably go on and on about different moments. I can go on with the Horta episode. You could kind of go on, his when he got stung by the flowers that made him fall in love, and then he got into a fight with Kirk. Of course, there's always a muck time, and so there's and then his appearances on TNG were such a fanboy moment to have him be on TNG, but I probably would have to say my favorite on-screen moment for Spock will have to be when he died in Wrath of Khan, because every time I watch that scene, I tear up every time, especially at the funeral moment. And there's a Thomas the Cryptic Cat tweeted a YouTube video, and I retweeted it. So if you follow me or him on Twitter. Somebody made a collection of that with the funeral, and so starts off with the funeral procession with William Shatner's Kirk's epitaph about saying that he was the most human. Just a wonderfully acted scene from William Shatner, the emotion behind there, and then Kirstie Alley's Vulcan she drops a tear from that, and then so that's what the memorial starts off like that, and then it goes through all the different scenes, all the different roles that Leonard Nimoy had played, including some really old stuff that you probably wouldn't even have recognized him in, his role in the original series, his role in the animated series of movies, but then other things like his role as Omicron in the Transformers cartoon, and then later in his role as the other Transformer, who I don't know his name, is in the later Michael Bay Transformers. He played one of the bad guys in there, and so just showing all the characters and all the roles that he did throughout all of history, and ending with his last tweet about the garden. So that was a really, really nice tribute. I encourage everyone to check that out. And so if you don't tear up, you're probably not human. So it's pretty good.
I'm trying to find that tweet so that I can share it with the
it's from
stream.
Originally from Thomas, and then I just retweeted it. So earlier this morning. So I don't think it's probably my last tweet.
I think I found it.
Yeah, I don't think I did anything else after that. So it's only like the first or second.
A tribute to Leonard Nimoy?
Yeah.
Is that what it's called?
Yeah, it's got to be it.
Okay.
So
I'll copy it in there.
So that's a good one for everyone to watch.
Now, you guys at the office had your luncheon on Friday, right? And what episode did you guys watch?
Yeah, I think it was Nick's idea to say let's just watch a special episode with Spock, and so we threw out some of our favorite ones out there: Spock's Brain and Amok Time, and Devil in the Dark, and even Unification. TNG episode, and so we tried to figure it out, and I suggested Galileo 7. Everyone kind of agreed. I don't think some people hadn't seen that in a long time. I liked Galileo 7 because it's a very early episode of TOS, and it's a very early portrayal of Spock. It's his first command, and everyone is such a jerk to him, right? Because he's so emotionless in the episode. But it so perfectly represents Spock's character about him just being logical, yet he's still, no one understands it because everybody is so, they're not used to Vulcan characters. And of course, that's the portrayal that Gene Roddenberry was trying to go for. But at the same time, you can see that he still has a humanity about him, and he was right about all the decisions he made. It's just that people couldn't understand. They were just too emotional, too juxtaposed. So it was a really good portrayal of just seeing what Spock's character is really all about. He doesn't do things because he doesn't care. He just does things because he does what is the most logical and important thing for everybody. And he'd be happy to sacrifice himself. And in the end, he saves everybody by jettisoning the warp plasma and sends out a flare and saves everyone. So we decided to. That was the one we watched. I'm sure we'll probably watch some more of his over the next few Fridays. We try to watch an episode every Friday, so we'll probably continue to watch Spock episodes going forward. I don't have a favorite. I think it's easy to say Amok Time as a favorite, but seen it so many times, we wanted to watch something that was a little more, a little earlier. If you watch, one of the things I love about Spock's character, if you watch the first episode, of course, there's the cage and the menagerie, and I always get confused which one is the original and which is the flashback one. But in the flashback one, when Spock is capturing Pike and bringing him back to the planet with the ass brains, those guys, his character is dead on Spock from like episode 1. In the first one when he's wearing the brown uniform and Majel Barrett is number 1, he's not quite Spock in that one because there's some humming flowers and he touches one and he smiles because they were humming, and so he makes a little smile, and then he has this emotional outburst when the two women get transported down and he don't, and Majel Barrett number 1 and the other woman, the scientist, gets beamed down because the illusionist tricked him to just beam down the women, and he goes out, the women, right? And it's this very machismo at the same time, kind of very emotional outburst. But then when they refilm it, right, and they do the rapper episode, and his character is so much more exactly Spock, and it really never changed much. He's completely logical. He's going to get Pike to this planet, and he understands the consequences, and his character is just dead on, just from episode 1 for the show. So he that really just set the tone, and since then no one's ever really nailed a Vulcan, nowhere near as good as Leonard Nimoy. Perhaps Tuvok may have come close, but I don't think. I think a lot of actors struggle with the difference between logical and emotional and being smug, and a lot of actors portray Vulcans as smug. So yeah, he sets the standard.
Yeah, he was my favorite character of the original series, and Al, you know how I am with unemotional men. I just love it.
Emotionally unattainable men. Is that
portrayed that? Yeah.
As a Data fan, I think I understand.
So what was it about him that you like so much, Cookie? Like, do you have any moments from the movies or anything that you really kind of look back to?
I mean, I love the one where I don't remember the episode, but Al referred to it already about when he sniffed the flower or something, and then he got all like
Is that Paradise Lost? Is that what the name of that episode is?
flirtatious. I love it when they're unemotional for so long, and then all of a sudden you get to see a little snippet of what they're feeling. So any episode that was like that, I really liked that.
I like in that episode is the way Kirk tries to snap him out of it by making him angry, and we really get to see how badass Vulcans are, how strong they are, and he's smashing the monitors and smashing the pipes, trying to chase him down. It's like, oh, damn, Vulcans are strong.
Yeah.
Maybe we should just let them stay logical.
Yeah.
There's a reason.
How about you, Jace? What's your favorite or most memorable moment that you kind of lean back to?
I like a lot of the moments that involve Sarek. I'm a big fan of unification for sure. I like the moment at the end where he admits to Picard that he never melded with Sarek, and the episode closes with him mind melding with Picard because he had previously melded with Sarek. That for me was really one of the most touching moments maybe in all of Star Trek. It was very subtle. They didn't make a big deal of it, and they cut right after that. But I would shout out something people don't bring up a lot, the animated series, the episode Yesteryear, which really set up a lot of what we now accept about Vulcan. I mean, we see as Vulcan in the game had never really been shown. We saw a little tiny area in Amok Time that was very enclosed, probably for budgetary reasons. And there might have been one matte painting, as I recall. But in Yesteryear, we got to see the Selat and what it was like for young Spock back on Vulcan, and some more with Sarek, which I really enjoyed.
Is that the one where Spock goes back in time and meets his younger self and has to try to, and he has to go and kill his? It's like an old Yeller episode.
Pretty much.
Selat cat.
Yep.
Yeah. This Side of Paradise. That's the one. That's the one where Spock gets shot with the flowers and becomes a hippie, falls in love.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is a good one.
You know what I'm a fan of? I'm a fan of him in Fringe.
Yeah, that's right.
He did.
I haven't seen that.
Yeah.
Oh man, because I loved Fringe, and so I was really sad when it ended. But to have him play the antagonist in that series was really fun. Was really fun. And I think he played it really well.
Yes, he did play it really well. You could tell. I mean, he always played it mostly in cameos, right? So he wasn't around much. But yeah, he would show up, and then they had this really one weird episode in Fringe where they're all cartoons or something, and that was just really bizarre. And did they CG him in once or something?
I think they did actually towards the end. As they were kind of fading him out, they CG'd him after.
He still voiced it, but I don't know. Maybe he was just too sick, because I know he. I mean, even in the last JJ movies, right? I mean, he wasn't in much, right? So, I know that he was struggling with breathing emphysema, perhaps, or something, and so lots of scenes he could only do short scenes because he would just lose his breath. So,
you know what was fun? His relationship with Zachary Quinto. That seemed to be like
that was
a really
surprising.
fun.
They genuinely kind of liked each other early. Did you see the? If everyone haven't seen it, you gotta look it up. Did you see the car commercial he did?
Oh yeah.
Yes, yeah.
With him, that was, and then he's in the car and he's singing his Bilbo Baggins song, right?
I love that song.
And I love Zachary Quinto too, so that was awesome.
Yeah,
So yeah, I don't know if everyone hasn't seen that commercial, you should just look it up. I'm assuming it's on YouTube or something. It's a great little commercial.
I think it's a BMW commercial. I think
it's a BMW.
Yeah.
It's like old versus new kind of thing. And then I think he nerve pinches Quinto at the end or something like that.
Well, why don't we? I kind of want to go down on Vulcan. For those of you that haven't had the opportunity of seeing how.
What's going on Twitch? What are we looking on Twitch? Is it who's on the TOS bridge here?
It's my bridge.
Yeah,
that's your bridge.
On the bridge, yeah.
It's Elijah, myself, and Cookie here.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
So
That
yeah,
looks pretty good. That bridge looks pretty good,
it
huh?
does look really good.
Yeah, that's what we were talking about in the stream.
It is. We should walk around it and show it off the inside. It has Jeffrey's tubes you can go inside of.
Yeah, yes,
I
it
love
does.
it.
It's pretty good.
let's we can take a little walk.
Yeah, I haven't seen the whole thing.
Where are you going?
I'm going to crew deck
first.
And I fell through the ship. That's never happened before to me ever.
Did you just fall through the ship? Did you just fall through the world?
I just fell through the world map.
Who are you? I don't. Are you? You're not. Are you Kirk?
Yeah.
Who's running around?
No, I'm not. I look at Twitch. I'm not even in there.
Well, he's himself, but in a Kirk.
Oh, there you go. Oh, it's just a delay. Okay. Now I see you falling.
Oh,
It's just a few second delay. How did you do that?
I have no idea.
That's happened to me before.
All right. Well, I guess we need to fix that.
Oh man. I don't even know how. What do I do? How do I get out of this?
Just keep falling. You'll eventually hit the bottom of space.
I don't think I'm really falling though. Am I? No, nothing's
think
moving.
you
Try
landed.
moving. Have you tried
I
moving?
think you landed on something.
You can try /stuck.
Oh, there we go.
/stuck sometimes work. You may have
What
to.
happened? That's weird.
You may have to beam
If
out.
you just leave the map and.
I got it.
come back
It
in.
automatically moved me somehow.
Okay.
That was cool.
That's unfortunate.
Someone's watching. All right, let's try this again.
Oh, there he goes. It's like when Q grabs Picard and he steps out the turbo lift into space, and he's like, "Whoa!"
Yes, that's exactly what I was thinking.
Captain's quarters. Okay, Cookie. Then what's over here? Yeah, this bridge is really good. It's really nice. Very, very well done.
Go in the Jeffrey's tubes.
Very beautiful. Well, let's go down to
this
let's go down to Vulcan because I know that. Where are the Jeffrey's tubes? I've never used this. Oh, use Jeffrey's tubes. Oh, wow, wow.
This is awesome.
Wow.
I think I'm stuck in the wall. You can tell this is a really old map, right?
Oh, you are stuck in the wall. Look at that.
I'm frozen in carbonite.
Yeah. Al, do you want a team invite?
I'm not logged in. I didn't know whether I can handle all.
Oh, okay.
I'll start logging in
All right.
now.
I'm going to leave ship interior.
Yeah, same here. I think I'm on Vulcan. You're
just completely stuck in that wall.
So
when you jumped and there's like.
Yeah, that used to happen to me on the New Romulus Embassy. I think it has to do with the Vulcan Romulan technology.
Oh.
So I also decked out my Connie a little bit, or tried to. As just a little homage. I fell asleep watching Wrath of Khan last night.
You guys are such masochists. Everybody watching Wrath of Khan. I took a nod from Captain Gecko's tweet and watched Galileo 7, and that one ends with laughter. I was like, okay, this is good. I feel good. I can eat dinner and show my face in the game.
All right.
You and Elliot were like, we're gonna go watch Wrath of Khan. Man.
All right, so it looks like I'm on Vulcan 3.
All right, beaming down.
Now all of his voice work in Star Trek Online was done in that one fell swoop, right?
Yeah. You only get one shot at someone like that. But that was able to happen. Partly because CBS, they helped, and partly because that Atari was able to pay for that and work that into their marketing. So we were able to get that. Our in-game VO is basically paid for via marketing. So that was CBS was able to help make things work because they put us in contact with him and more things out. And he talked about the game. I guess it was at Vegas at the Star Trek convention, and he introduced the game to our panel. Like I said, I wasn't there
with Emmerich, right? That was with Emmerich.
I know Craig was there. I don't remember I don't know if Jack was there. I'm pretty sure. The producer at the time, who's now in Neverwinter, Andy, was there, and Craig was there. I don't know if Jack was there or not. So, but yeah, that was the first time we publicly showed the game, and so I saw some videos of it, and I saw like the first time we saw like a bird of prey cloaking, and everyone going ooh and watching that. So,
yeah, someone posted the video of that yesterday, I think, from the convention.
Oh yeah. No, I'd love this. I don't think I've seen it in a long time. You should probably send me the link.
Oh yeah, I'll see if I can find it. That's somewhere in the Twitterverse.
Now I wonder why. What is it about this fountain that kind of made it be the?
I don't know. You know what? The funny thing is that when we talked about what to do, I mean, this came up as a possibility, and it was really funny that there are so many people have just congregated here. I'm guessing because it's Vulcan, and it just happens to be just a center point. In center point there on the map, that everyone has just kind of naturally, organically just kind of coalesced here. So I don't know. It wasn't certainly anything that we did. This was something entirely up that the users just decided this is what was important to them, or just resonated with them. So.
I have seen a few folks gather one or two other places. I think some KDF players, Sunseal said, were gathering near Praxis up in space because of Star Trek 6. And I know some Klingon players were in Vulcan space because they can't beam down, but they could come here because of some mission, they said.
What mission would... What mission? Let's Klingons go there? I don't know. Can't recall. Anyway, yeah, that's something that we had to consider for Klingons as well. And KDF aligned Romulans.
Are you in game yet?
It's still I'm at the loading screen. I'm about to get to the character select page.
I think that's really epic though, that Star Trek Online was able to be kind of the maiden voyage came with Leonard Nimoy.
Yeah, that's really nice.
I mean, what better way to introduce a game than with somebody as iconic as Leonard Nimoy, and narrating, right, introducing the game to everybody. It's just awesome.
Yeah, that was that is something very special, and the fact that he gives you your level up, your congratulations Lieutenant, congratulations Admiral. You get to hear that every time you level up. And for those who, if you haven't played yet, the Romulan, the remastered episodes of the Romulan series, that features Denise Crosby in it. There's we've got Leonard Nimoy voiceover in that episode. In that 5 remastered episodes.
Oh, I saw that. Mm-hmm.
So if you haven't played it, simply because they're amazing, and because you will also gain, end game. You get the standard, end game XP. If you're playing at level 60, you'll get regular. The XP will scale for your level. You can play it just to listen to Leonard Nimoy in one of the cutscenes. So. It's the same VO you've heard before. It's just been repurposed.
Yeah, we actually played it was that last week already when we played it with Jadwa? Was that last Saturday? Cookie, was that last Saturday?
Last Saturday.
That was last
Doesn't
Saturday.
seem like it was last week, but yeah.
All right, so what now the idea of playing a mission and kind of doing a memoriam was definitely from Airborne of Priority 1 Fleet. He wanted to do something last night, but unfortunately, we figured it was too short notice. It wasn't gonna, we may not have gotten, enough people to join or be aware of it. So if you happen to miss it today or right now, if you're, if you're hearing us right now, it's not, but maybe a friend will say to you, "Oh man, I wish I could have joined." The Priority 1 fleet will be doing a few mission replays this evening at 8. I'll bring Airborne down here in a little bit to talk about that. But we'll be doing something like this again later tonight around 8 p.m. Eastern. So why don't we play a mission? Why don't we play what was it? Past Imperfect, right, Jace?
Yes.
Is that the one? So in Past Imperfect, we do get to hear a little bit of Leonard Nimoy's voicing in Star Trek Online, and we'll play a mission. It's a quick mission. Now I don't know how well I'm going to do with in Akani. So we'll see.
It's pretty brutal, I have to say. Those D7s pack a wallop at level 60.
Oh, man.
I'll tell you what. I'll grab my hollow emitter so I can turn my regular ship into a freighter in the past.
Okay. Cookie, you're in your regular ship, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So let's see. Al, do you want a team invite?
Yeah, send me you can do that.
Are we outing your character? Or are you on your dev character?
I'm in my regular character.
We outed him before.
Oh, have we?
Yeah.
I guess I wasn't on those streams.
Let me go to...
I'm going to go to my bridge so I can get something out of my account bank then.
Who's the Andorian behind me? I have no idea. UFP Buzz Corey. Oh, the Grand... Oh, look, it's the Grand Nagus. Oh, look at that. And he's Andorian. I expected you to be Ferengi, Grand Nagus.
Grand Nagus has a lot of characters.
Oh, does he?
Now, if I can remember where my account bank is on this bridge.
Alright, where do I need to go? I don't remember. Should I just get to the...
I'm going to everybody, and first I have to get into the mission journal.
What do I need to do? Do I need to be in the Sirius sector block, you think?
No. The gateway is in Zarantine.
No, he's just transwarp there.
The Zarantine system?
That costs money, Cookie.
I know, but...
Man. DPS Elitist and the Space 1%.
The Space 1%. So now the interesting thing about this mission is that you have several rewards that you can play through, and actually Jace was the one to bring it to my attention. In this one, you can earn the Federation Type 1 phaser, with the hand phaser.
I'll be using one today. I grabbed one and upgraded one to Mark 8 yesterday.
Okay.
We'll see how that works.
And I'm going to share it with everybody, so everybody should get the share thing.
Thank you.
I got it.
And joining us on the mission is my colleague and the man behind the curtain, Elliot Tan, who's Zeb. So
there he is.
He'll be joining us in a little bit. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and transwarp to.
Perfect.
Yeah, I gotta get off my bridge.
Now I'm going to try to mute you guys when we have voiceover work. So if you may.
Hi, Canis. I can just go there. Where the hell's Pike?
Hey, Cookie, your sensitivity went.
Yeah, it'd be so much easier once the sector walls are down.
Oh, can't we all just can't wait for that, huh?
It looks great. I was on Tribble a little bit earlier today checking it out.
Elliot, hi. Thank you for joining us. Oh, you know what? It's not you, Cookie. It's Gecko.
I knew it. I knew it wasn't me all this time.
Or Jace, actually. Actually, it's Jace.
What?
Can you bring down your sensitivity a little bit, please? Hey, Elliot.
Hi.
You know the reason why my sensitivity is this high right now, right? Because you tell me every week that I need to increase it. Oh, it's cutting you off. It's cutting you off.
Oh, that's weird.
All right, here you go.
Cool.
I put it back up to -10 from like -25.
Okay.
Test.
There we go. That's good.
Perfect.
So joining us here in the chat is Chief Operating Officer of Priority 1 Podcast. Chief Executive. I don't even know what you are. The second half of the team, of the leadership team here, Elliot Tan, who works behind the scenes. You may remember him for longtime listeners. He would fill in for James periodically, or me when we were away, and he used to edit the shows when James and I first took over. So Elliot's been with us since the beginning and is still with us, and he just he's the guy that says no when everyone wants to say yes.
Dirty job, but somebody has to do it.
Are you there, Elliot? Is there like a lag or something?
He's blowing his nose.
No. Elliot?
Elijah. I see Gecko.
Elliot?
I am. Actually, I'm having a little problem with my TS. I can hear you guys through the stream, but not through TS.
Oh, that's weird.
Cookie, what the heck is rippled chips?
Well, I have a friend that runs with me often that's named Onion Dip. And when we go together...
Oh, it's your ship name. I was like, is that a title?
Name.
What is that?
And he named his ship Onion Dip.
User disconnected from your channel.
I remember now.
It
You
makes sense
told
when
me
we're
about
together,
that.
but when we're not together, it's kind of easy.
All right, so I'm going to actually I'm gonna bring up the volume for the game a little bit here. Overall volume, voice volume should be at 100%. Okay, let's go. I'm gonna go ahead and continue through, and let's see now.
User
Just be
joined your
careful.
channel.
Just be careful when you click through. Maybe just wait for me to click through, so that way we don't accidentally skip over any of the voice work. Okay, so I'll.
Yeah.
So nobody click anything.
Yeah, so nobody
basically.
click anything.
Oh,
yet.
I already clicked
You'll have
accept.
to guide us
Well, I
through when
accept.
it's time to.
Accept is fine.
You have to tell us when we can start doing stuff, because otherwise we won't know.
I will.
Yeah, I'll just hang back and follow you.
I will.
It's been a while since I played this.
Look at us all in our TOS uniform.
Except me.
Where are you?
I'm not in TOS uniform.
No, but no. Where? Oh, there you are.
He's just beaming in.
You're in an Audi. All right. Let's use the portal. And step through the portal. Continue. Accept.
Transfer with team. Nice map, actually. The Guardian of Forever map.
It is. It's really cool. I explored it yesterday. There's a little lake that you can go into.
Wow. Chris Trone says you're too sensitive, Jace. That's nice. Always have to adjust my sensitivity, Chris. Yeah, was that the Guardian of Forever voice? Anybody we know?
It's our audio engineer, Michael Henry.
Ah.
If you, I think Elijah, when you came in and did some VO recording. I don't know if you recorded with Michael or with Joe. What's that? You never made it in the game?
No.
No?
No.
What'd you record for?
I think I ended up recording for oh man, what's the name of the mission? The one where the cavern collapses at the underneath Romulus when they discover the gateway.
With Worf?
Yeah.
Oh wow, you missed out. Oh, what happened?
Thanks.
I had no idea you didn't get your voicing there because everyone talked about how great you were and that you could just come back and do it any time.
Well, thanks, but no, I don't. At least
My
I didn't hear it.
loadouts are messed up.
Yeah, mine too,
Hold on
but.
one second.
If it's just your bridge officers disappeared, I've had good luck just loading my loadout and then clicking to the stations tab.
Okay, I'll try that.
Try that. And then for me, everything reappeared.
It worked except for one thing. One thing is giving it trouble, and I think it's my turrets.
I never used this hollow emitter before. I thought it was going to make me look like a Tuffley freighter, but I actually look really neat.
Which one are you? Oh, you're the one right underneath me. All right, so ops. I'm gonna hit.
Go ahead and
let's get our bearings.
Our bearings. Ready? Hit it.
Yeah, hit it. Sir, this is strange. It appears that the history files in our computer have been altered. According to the computer. Oh, Cookie, you're. Oh, never mind. This point in time is in the USS Enterprise, and all aboard her are lost. This defeat sparked a series of events that led to the downfall of the United Federation of Planets. It's all wrong, Admiral. Looks like Bavad is changing history already. I'm detecting a Klingon Raptor from our time, Admiral. It is the IKS Warving, and I'm reading Lieutenant Paris's comm signal. She's aboard. The Warvig is attacking the Enterprise. We have to stop it, sir. Containment from our time cannot be allowed. contamination from our time cannot be allowed to change the past. Sir, the Enterprise is hailing us. Patching it through now. Okay, I'm going to mute you guys.
Sound muted.
Unknown ship. This is the USS Enterprise. Please respond.
Admiral, I'm transmitting a text-only message to let them know we are friendly and here to help. The less interaction we have with them, the less chance we have of altering the timeline ourselves. Assist the Enterprise. Continue. All right, I'm unmuting
Sound
you guys.
resumed.
And let's go ahead and save them and try to do it in Arcani.
Continue? I didn't know we were continuing.
Yeah, continue. I'm reading along.
Just hit X. It's okay.
Yeah. I'm scared.
What I did.
Don't be scared. I ran for about a month in my Connie with Mark 14 fleet gear. It's doable. It's totally doable.
I'll put on a tracked fire for you guys.
Oh, listen to those sound effects. Oh, yeah. Old style phasers. Cool. I survived. Okay, and sure.
Oh, okay, those pets are huge.
Sir, the Enterprise is hailing us again, patching it through now. I'm gonna mute you guys.
Sound muted.
Unknown vessel. This is Commander Spock of the USS Enterprise.
Ah, somebody clicked through it. All contact we have with anyone in this timeline would be considered a violation of the Temporal Prime Directive. We should concentrate on finding Paris and correcting the damage of the fleet. The Warving warped. Follow the IKS Warving. Pursue the Warving. And accept.
Sound
Who was it? Who was it?
Not me.
Gecko.
I don't know what's a gecko.
I'm blaming Al.
We still muted?
No, you're not. And Al's frozen on my end, unless he's just very still.
I'm still.
Oh, you're just very still. Wow.
I'm not doing anything until someone tells me to do something.
All right, go.
Hey, what happened?
Accept.
Pursue the Warvig?
Yeah.
Accept.
And if it wasn't any of us, it was Elliot.
Left all my.
What happened?
There's somebody hit continue and it cut out the voiceover.
I left my fighters behind.
All right. I don't think there's actually no more voiceover until the end, so we can just go ahead and F through this. Disable the Warvig and escorts. Continue.
Hey, where's my... Weird.
So we're...
There we go.
Continuing, yes. And to continue. And blow everything up.
Ooh, there's more of them now that we're here in a group.
I'm gonna move.
Target shields have failed.
I'm totally not like specced out in any way, shape, or form.
Somebody's photonic fleet. Is that you, Cookie?
I thought it would be more of a battle.
Not with this group. We're just on normal.
I thought it would be more of a battle. All right. Warvig.
Warning. Ship is under attack. Right shield failing.
Get lost.
Oh, okay. So, beam onto the Warvig, beam aboard.
Cool. Accepting.
Accepting.
Wasn't done smoking him.
So I've loaded.
I caught up to you guys before you finished.
You what?
I was still like 20.
Find Miral Paris. Continue. So I've actually loaded here my my Type 2 phaser.
Oh, nice. I need one of those.
Going all old school, huh?
Hell yeah.
Did I bring mine?
1.
Maybe I have mine. I might actually have my Type 3 TOS rifle with me. Let's see. I do have it with me.
Nice.
Awesome.
I'm gonna switch to that.
I wish that one had an exploit. All 3 of the TOS weapons have exposed.
I lost it. Go, there it is. Okay. All right. Screw the Kabali bowcaster.
Gecko is a fierce-looking Saurian. All right.
Are you gonna holster? Oh, nice. Nice, very cool. I don't think I have that weapon. How do you get that weapon?
I think it's from this series. Or is it from? Is it the Davidian series? It might be a featured weapon.
Yeah, I think it's from Night of the Comet.
It's not yet Davidian. Yeah, it might be like a featured only during replay.
Okay. That sound effect.
This is awesome.
Wow, that's pretty.
Cookie's actually the one killing everything because she's got her TR-116B.
Who has the one? Who has the one that has the pink?
That's Marco.
That is so. That is so pretty. Is it any good or no?
Yeah, it's an excellent weapon, actually.
That one scales, doesn't it?
I want that.
You can upgrade it to a 14. Mine's not upgraded yet, but it's
beautiful.
It's also got it's got an AOE sniper rifle.
I upgraded my Type 2 to Mark 14 the moment I could, and honestly, it's my main hand weapon now.
That's fantastic.
The Type 2, the one you're using right now?
Yeah, that's a Mark 14.
Really?
I linked it in Team Chat.
So that I thought it was universal. Oh no, it's not. I love that.
I like how it's like fireworks when you hit somebody. That's
on this gun. This is here. Just I'll shoot a ball in the.
Oh, it's just me and Jace. Okay.
They're playing Space Barbie back there.
So pretty.
Oh, I'm about to die. Hold on. Borg nanoprobes. Here we go.
Well, you guys shouldn't run ahead so much.
How are you playing Space Barbie?
No, they're messing around with the beams. That's all. I love we've got the baby Mugato and a pink Alphar 117 here.
I got a clicky over here.
Oh, yeah, loot that. Get your small hypo.
Ooh, I got my hypos.
Hold on. I got a couple good team buffs here.
I wonder how's the quality on Twitch. Is it like pretty? Frame rates are pretty good. I love my new computer. I really do.
Bavat! Where'd you go?
Sal Donis in the P1 chat says that you can get that rifle from the mission Night of the Comet. Is that true?
Night of the Comet? Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds about right.
Gosh, just another reason to do that mission again. I don't know why I haven't gotten it. There must be something else.
Alright, I'll interact. We're gonna just skip through a lot of this. So
I'm interrogating.
I am not your enemy, Admiral. Ask me what you will. What should we do? Defeat Ambassador Bavat and rescue Moral Paris. Allow Bavat to beam out. Someone clicked. Someone's click happy.
I didn't.
I'm on the screen that you said.
I totally didn't click.
I clicked when you read the click text.
Oh.
Yeah. I think that's acceptable.
All right.
Did I hit what should we do?
What are we doing?
I already moved on. Yeah.
Yeah, you can just.
See, well, you're not so now you're not giving instructions now.
Oh wait, we forgot to trigger. We forgot to trigger the thing.
Here.
Oh yeah, somebody used the console under the view screen.
Cookie's doing it.
Going into crouch and aim mode with a Type 1 phaser looks really weird. It's so little. Like I'm using a noisy cricket from Men in Black.
Cookie, is that your pink transporter accident dog?
That is my puppy. I named her Sky after Shamrocksky, who gave her to me.
Oh.
Same spelling, different pronunciation.
Come on, noisy cricket. Oh wow, even then when they disintegrate, it's different.
Yeah.
Is that how it was in the original series? Is that how they disintegrated?
Yeah. Right. That freeze and then the blue.
Yeah, the blue. What's the secondary attack here?
It's a cone, I think.
Disappeared.
Disintegrated him.
All right, I'll interact with Paris.
Okay.
Getting my crafting notes.
Engine.
Lower the force field.
Not clicking anything.
Say when to click.
I clicked it. It was me.
That's
No,
all right.
I was asking when to click.
Beam up. Click beam up the ship. Accept.
Damn it!
I think
this is
and I
always.
procced 3 phaser beam turrets. They didn't get to fire.
Oh my gosh, total overkill.
Guys, I just want to say this is an awesome way to memorialize our friend. I'm really enjoying this. And yesterday I was feeling really sad, but today I'm feeling really positive about it all, and it has a lot to do with this. So
Good,
just
good.
a little sentimentality there for a minute.
I guess
Yay, we scuttled it.
All right. Nobody click anything. Let me do the clicking because now there's a voiceover with him. So I'm gonna mute you guys.
People are attacking me. Can I go ahead and just?
Oh, well, nobody's attacking you. Okay, warp
It
to
was
the
the Warwick.
warp to the gateway system
What was that then? How come I have damage to my shield?
because it blew up, and so you got.
Yeah, you stayed in the warp explosion.
I couldn't
Alright.
see anything because the screen was.
Everyone map transfer, and then when you're in, don't click anything. Just let me click through.
Okay,
So
working.
accept the thing.
Porticus is logged on.
It totally looked like we warped out in all different directions, though, because we were facing different ways.
The Academy isn't what it used to be.
Quantum Connie, Orangitis says, Connie with quantums. That's what I had to do yesterday. I didn't have any good photon torpedoes on this character. All right, not clicking anything.
All right, the Guardian has the ship's blocking the way. Continue.
Texting. Well, it's proof that
Okay,
it's
the
not me.
Klingons are hailing us, putting it on screen. The Kovuma and that lovely ship of yours are staying here. We'll have a grand time dissecting both of them. Surrender now, or we'll give you we'll give you a quick death. Defeat the Klingons. Continue. All right, everybody fire.
I have to keep reactivating this thing.
No, it's supposed to continue clicking.
I don't think you have to. You don't have to. If I'm the one clicking, oh, I died.
Yeah, you can click X. Or something.
Yeah, you can
Sorry,
just
I
click
didn't
it
have
out.
a track fire on yet, Elijah.
Oh, sorry.
You kirked it. You ran right in. Second wave.
Captain, the Klingons are decloaking.
The Enterprise has joined the fight. Where's the Enterprise? I don't see the Enterprise. Okay, all right. So they're opening an audio link. Nobody click anything. Just X out the thing, and I'm gonna mute you guys.
Sound muted.
Opening audio link now. I will click.
I am not unfamiliar with time travel, Captain. We will endeavor to engage the Klingons until you can escape. Live long and prosper.
Live long and prosper. Use the Guardian portal.
Sound resumed.
All right.
It's not mine.
And we're back.
Must be a mistake.
Can I hit
You
continue?
better nerf it.
Can I hit continue, or are we still?
Yes, you can hit continue. We were able to play him saying "Live long and prosper." Where's the Enterprise? I want to fly up to the Enterprise. There it is. Cool. Hey, we all have the same ship.
I got a green loot.
Yeah, I don't see a purple.
It's mine. Woo! I got
So-
a superior. You know what I just landed? A superior project weapon tech upgrade.
Ah, that's awesome.
Aww.
That's like that might be my first legitimate purple loot drop in the game. I get them all the time at work for some reason, and I got a superior weapon tech upgrade. Wow.
Yeah, I got one. I got one for science in Infected the other day. They do drop.
That was pretty sweet. Is it? So are we accepting?
Yes, we are accepting.
Okay. It's probably not my first purple one, but it feels like the first one.
Jace, what happened to your accessories, man?
What do you mean?
Your pips and your...
Oh, they're still packed somewhere. I couldn't find them in time.
All right, well, the timeline has been restored. Let's speak to the Guardian.
Time has resumed its shape. All is as it was before. Farewell.
Continue.
I like that bit.
Congratulations on the job well done. All right. I don't want to do part system. So you explored this map, Cookie? Oh, wow. There's a lot here. Wow, look at these ruins.
Let me show you where the lake is.
This map was redone recently.
Look at all these ruins. I didn't know these ruins were here.
When we remastered, the Klingon arc, this whole map was
Jump
redone.
on them too.
Right.
Oh.
Wow.
Lead on, Cookie.
Well, I was trying
Wait,
to.
there's a crafting node over here.
Hey, wait a minute.
Put me
And Captain Gecko is the ninja looter.
Oh wait, there's a better rock over here. Hold on. I need to hold up something. There we go.
From the day we arrived on this planet.
I need to do an emote.
I don't
what
remember
emote
a
would be
lake
the
being
closest
here.
one?
Duck Tog. Do the Duck Tog.
Yeah. That one's good.
There we go.
I have one of those. I have a Detok dagger.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Nice.
Flips open.
I gave someone a Batleth as a gift, but I don't have any weaponry myself.
Hold the tribble up in the air, yes. Or a sea lap.
And by the time you lower it, you have 10 tribbles.
So Elliot, what's your favorite scene or movie or episode with Leonard Nimoy or project?
Oh boy, I want to, as Star Trek related, reunion, the TNG reunion.
Reunification?
Reunification, yeah, the two episodes. Because I just remember when that aired live, and I was just, it made my year. I was just absolutely blown away, and so that's kind of always got a special place in my heart.
If you remember when it aired, right? It aired right before the Generations movie, right? And so it was kind of a teaser for the Generations movie, and one of the things he says is like, I did this. I didn't involve Starfleet because if you remember last time that I was involved in peace negotiations with the Klingons, it led to disastrous consequences, and so it led you, it was teasing you. It was like, what was so terrible going to happen, right? And so because before it's just like when he tried to get
from the Kittimer.
Oh, yeah, Undiscovered Country.
Right.
Which Undiscovered Country is, it's neck and neck with Wrath of Khan for me as far as my favorite motion picture.
Did you watch Wrath of Khan last night?
I did. It destroyed me.
Yeah. How'd you guys get to the lake? I want to see the lake.
I don't know where the lake is. I don't even know where the lake is. Where's there a lake in here?
If you look on your map, you can see two triangles in the bottom.
Oh, all the way at the bottom right corner?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's a lake over there? You sure it's not a changeling lake? Ooh, another crafting node. I'm taking it.
Man.
It's just uranium, don't worry, it's pretty common.
You can only swim in
We're in a little bit of a
shallow
box
portion
canyon
of it,
here. I
though.
wonder if we can get around.
Did you guys ever pay attention to keep up with Leonard Nimoy's photography?
Yeah.
Yes.
He was an excellent photographer, and he appreciated all beauty in women, all different shapes and sizes.
Oh, this is like a changeling lake.
I question whether this liquid here is water, actually.
Oh man, my cat
I
just
need to
did
do
the
a
most amazing
scan.
jump.
All right, it's safe.
All right. Well, what time is it here? Where are we? We're at 3:30. Well,
Yeah.
I think that about wraps it up for this afternoon. I want to thank.
I gotta see the lake.
Oh, come over here.
Oh, and I do have one thing we need to do to close it out in the true TOS style that we can do in a second.
Okay.
It would only take a moment.
All right, I see you guys. I'm almost there.
Oh yeah, I saw your
there's the link.
name for a second there.
Whoops.
All right, I'm going to get rid of this cat. Bring my Mugatu out first. My TOS pet.
Am I crouching? There we go.
Oh, there's no splashing in this water. That's a shame. Someone forgot that. All right, Chase, what did you have?
Okay. Elijah, can you get us all back to your bridge?
Yeah.
Great.
No. You may have to leave the map.
Okay, we'll beam up. So I was thinking after watching Galileo 7 yesterday that it had the classic 60s freeze frame on everybody laughing.
No.
So we can all go to the TOS bridge and do a laugh emote to end the stream.
Okay.
Nice.
That's a good idea.
Of course, our faces will still be completely emotionless, but our bodies will be.
That's alright. We'll stay zoomed out.
The only time I've ever seen emotion on a face is one of the emotes. It's the one where it has the knife.
Tog,
and
yeah.
then also the gambling device.
Oh, that's right. He looks so happy
The
when he
eyes
does the
open
gambling
and
device.
the mouth open. It's like, whoa.
All right.
The LA
guess I'll take
diplomatic
the
immunity.
Federation. I guess I'll choose my Type 1 phaser.
And who am I missing?
Doing Night of the Comet after this and getting that gun.
Cool gun.
I haven't seen an invite yet.
What's your? It's McGirthy, right?
Yeah.
M what?
MC.
MACGIRTHY. I just put an X and T.
Oh yeah, the Z. I forgot the Z.
I don't know why. Oh, it's ZM. Oh.
Yeah, Z McGirthy.
McGirthy was too common. It was always getting used.
Of course, I guess it should really be everybody but me, since they were laughing at Spock.
Oh yeah. So what? So what is it? Just a laugh emote?
Yeah, just one of the laugh emotes.
Let's see. Do I have laugh?
Wait, where should everybody be standing?
Well, you're the doctor, so you're there. Then Elliot can be Scotty. Go to Scotty's chair.
I feel like I should just be saluting Spock's chair.
Aren't they normally all like right behind Shatner?
Oh, true. That's true. Yeah, yeah. For the
Chuckling their
laugh
faces
ones.
off?
Yeah. So everybody get all behind me. All right, I'm gonna hit the laugh emote in 3, 2.
I'm not ready.
Okay, you're not ready.
It's just like doing the Audacity.
Oh, well. Okay, it takes some time to get the emote thing up.
Yeah,
okay, I'm
yeah.
ready.
All right, 3, 2.
Oh, that was good.
I feel like we're all pointing and laughing at Elijah.
That would be much more normal.
That would be the norm. That would absolutely be the norm. Well, everybody, I want to thank you again for joining Priority One this afternoon to celebrate the life of an amazing actor, a great craftsman, Leonard Nimoy. He enriched so many of our lives, and although saddened that he passed, he certainly lived a long and prosperous life and touched so many of us. So again, I want to thank Al Rivera for joining us this afternoon to celebrate not only all his works, but his works in Star Trek Online. And we look forward to the memorial that Star Trek Online sets up for him in game, so that those of us that cannot attend something like a funeral for him will be able to celebrate his life in the game. So thank you very much, everybody. Any last words? Al, anything?
Well, thank you for doing this and putting this together, and for inviting me to join you on this. It's special. Appreciate it very much. And if you notice that Leonard Nimoy's family made an announcement that if you wanted to, because people were sending him a lot of flowers, instead of sending him flowers, to make a donation in his name to some of his charities that he posted. So if you just do a search for that announcement, you can see the charities if you want to make a donation in Leonard's name. So
I put that link in the Twitch chat.
Thank you.
So thank you again for doing this. It was fun, and I think it was quite appropriate. I've been very proud to be a Trekkie these last 2 days.
Absolutely. All right, everybody. Well, that will wrap it up for this Twitch stream. We want to remind you again that this evening at 8 o'clock, the Priority 1 fleet will be taking the Priority 1 Twitch stream to replay some of these missions and actually run some other missions as a team. And I think we're looking at a few of them. How about I'm going to bring Airborne down here just for a quick second to give everybody a heads up on what to do and how to do it. We'll just take that moment a second here. Hey, Airborne, why don't you tell everybody about tonight? Airborne is probably AFK.
Oh, thanks, guys. I'm here.
So this is Airborne, our events coordinator here on the Priority 1 fleet. Why don't you remind everybody what's going on tonight?
Tonight is our normal Saturday night P1 After Dark. Tonight we'll be running, of course, the same mission that you guys ran, the Past Imperfect, and then we'll run our normal queued missions and do our giveaways.
Awesome. Well, thank you, Airborne. You do a phenomenal job every Saturday night. We'll have some giveaways tonight, and hopefully one of us will be able to make it and join you guys for that event. But thank you so much.
Thank you for letting us do it, Elijah.
All right. We'll catch you later.
User was moved out of your channel.
All right, Admirals. Well, that'll take care of it for this event. Again, we will follow us on our social media platforms at facebook.com/Priority1 or on Twitter at @STOPriority1 for showtimes. You can join us for the live recordings of Priority 1 every Thursday night at around 8 p.m. Eastern on PriorityOnePodcast.com/live. And if you haven't already subscribed, make sure to point your podcast catchers so you can download the full episodes on Monday mornings at feeds.PriorityOnePodcast.com. And if you've considered, we encourage you to check out our Patreon website to consider contributing to the monthly running costs of Priority 1 Podcast. For $10 a month, you can actually get the live, unedited ramblings and recordings of those live streams on Thursday nights. So again, we thank you very much for joining us, and let us continue to celebrate the life of Leonard Nimoy as the weeks go by and as Star Trek Online memorializes him inside the game. And as Gecko said earlier, it's great to be able to come together for this and support each other. He touched so many of our lives, and it's good to know that we have a family among ourselves here in this community. So thank you very much again, and we'll see you guys on Thursday.
Live long and prosper.
Live long and prosper.
Live long and prosper.
Channel switched.
Command codes verified. Priority 1 message from Starfleet coming in on secured channel.